Estimate about 5 to be unrecoverable.
Not even an arm or a leg?
Sadly, the Titans didn't leave much behind. And honestly, sir, I think it would be best for the families if we didn't bring back what little there is.
Before we can reach the aforementioned cellar in Shiganshina, another problem must be dealt with. We must first retake Walmaria. Of course, this is much easier said than done. Now that the Gate of Trost has been rendered inaccessible, we'll be forced to stage future operations from the Colonist District further east. Thus, the battalion route we've spent the last 4 years establishing is now completely useless to us. Over the course of those 4 years, we've incurred losses in excess of 60%. 60% in 4 years. That's a horrifying figure. 1 month from now, we will conduct a recon mission outside the walls. Recruits from among your ranks will be expected to take part. I estimate a third of them will die. After 4 years, most will be dead. But those who endure will be amongst the most capable soldiers alive. Now, having heard this dismal state of affairs, whoever still wishes to put their life on the line and join us, remain here. But first ask yourself, can you give your heart? Can you give everything for humanity?
All soldiers, charge! We've come to the moment of truth! Mankind's fate is decided now! There is no future in which we reclaim these lands without Erwin, and there never will be! Go! Recover Erwin from the armored titan and retreat! Your heart and soul to the cause! Right! Let the titans chase you! All squads follow my lead! Do what? Erwin, you conniving bastard! You're using us as bait again? It's the only way! You fought well as in peace! Now give your all as soldiers! The armored titan must be stopped when he takes Erwin! Advance! Commander Erwin! I said advance, goddammit! Erwin's right in front of you! Do not falter! This may be our only window. Soldiers, retreat! I'm not your objective. Don't waste time on someone who's replaceable. Retrieve Erwin and go.
Quite soon, this tiny world of ours will be changed. Will that change bring hope or despair? Can we trust the crown with the future of humanity? Who should decide? Who has the right? Who will you trust now?
Erwin, tell me, what are you planning to do?
Make a gamble, same as always.
So this is another one of your great gambles, then?
Seems I may be a betting man to the end. I expect the news to come shortly.
Erwin. Looks like you managed to pull it off.
He sat me down and gave me the real answer. He told me the history books he received from the government were full of contradictions and mysteries. He then proceeded to tell me a theory of his. Even as a child, I was astounded. There was a reason he didn't share that theory with the entire class, but I wasn't smart enough to see it. I told the other children what he had told me, and one day the MPs arrived to question me. My father didn't come home that night. They said he died in some kind of freak accident, but I knew that wasn't true.
I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I just died in your arms.
The operation to retake Wall Maria begins now!
I've lost and found, it's my final mistake. Loving by proxy, no giving I'll take. 'Cause I've been through to fantasy one too many
But once I actually joined the Scouts, I stopped talking about it for some reason. No, that's wrong. It wasn't some reason. I'd realized something. That of all my brave comrades, only one was fighting for himself. They bled and died for each other, while I fought for a selfish dream. Then I came to lead my comrades, gave them orders and inspiring words. Be brave, give your hearts to humanity. I played them all for fools, myself too. And now, standing on this mountain of brave corpses, I have quite the view. How's it looking? Terrible. The front line of houses is gone. He decimated them. If he keeps throwing those, everything will be leveled. We won't have anything left to hide behind.
And we can't retreat to the other side of the wall?
No. The Colossal Titan is already heading this way, setting fire to everything in his path. Theoretically, we could scale the wall to evade the stones, but the horses can't. We retreat here, and there's no hope for victory. The Beast Titan directed the small Titans in such a way that our soldiers would group up in one place. Dirk Squad, Marlene's Squad, and Klaus' Squad were engaging the small Titans, which put them in the line of fire when he launched the bombardment, and they were all wiped out. In other words, our remaining forces on this side of the gate consist of you new scout recruits, Captain Levi, and me. No others.
So what now? Do you have any kind of plan?
For this to work, to convince these youths to charge toward their deaths, it would take an expert con man and a whole slew of blatant lies. If I don't lead the vanguard myself, then none of them will have the courage. Which means I must be the first to charge. And the first to be slain as well. So I'll never learn the truth.
There's no point standing around. We'll only be showered by more boulders. Ready your horses on the double!
Be honest. Are all of us riding to our deaths?
Yes, we are.
And since we're dying anyway, you're saying that it's better if we at least die fighting?
I am.
But wait, if we'll die anyway, then who cares what we do? We could just disobey your orders, and it wouldn't mean a thing, would it?
Yes, you're precisely right. Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an